On June 17, 2019, 23-year-old Mackenzie Lueck, a bright and caring kinesiology student at the University of Utah, returned to Salt Lake City after attending her grandmother's funeral in California. Around 3 a.m., she took a Lyft to Hetch Park, where she had arranged to meet 31-year-old Ayoola Ajayi, a man she'd met on a dating site known for connecting sugar daddies and sugar babies. Mackenzie told the Lyft driver she was meeting a friend. That was the last time she was seen alive. Ajayi, originally from Nigeria, had a dark past that no one around him fully knew. He'd been investigated for assault and threats in the past, and even asked a contractor to build a soundproof room with hooks and a fingerprint scanner, claims he tried to explain away. Unbeknownst to Mackenzie, she was walking into a trap set by a man who had fantasies of control and violence. Once Ajayi brought her to his home, he turned off his surveillance system and proceeded to bind her hands with zip ties and rope. When she begged him to stop, he ignored her pleas and strangled her with a belt. Autopsy reports later revealed that she also suffered blunt force trauma to her head. Police believe Ajayi killed Mackenzie simply to experience what it felt like to kill someone. In the days that followed, Ajayi tried to cover his tracks. He first buried her body and belongings in his backyard, then burned them in a bonfire that neighbors reported smelled horrible. Later, fearing discovery, he dug up her remains and reburied them in Logan Canyon. Mackenzie's family reported her missing when she failed to respond to messages. Detectives traced her last text at 2:58 a.m. to Ajayi, and cell phone data showed both of them at Hetch Park at the same time. A search of Ajayi's home revealed charred remains and personal items buried in his yard. Eventually, he confessed and directed authorities to where he'd reburied her body. On October 7, 2020, Ayoola Ajayi pleaded guilty to aggravated murder and desecration of a human body. In exchange for avoiding the death penalty, he was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Mackenzie's father called her a kind-hearted young woman with a bright future, and her family spoke of the deep, permanent pain her loss caused. Ajayi was also later convicted of sexually assaulting another woman in 2018 and faced child pornography charges. Mackenzie Lueck's story is a devastating reminder of how a trusting meeting can turn fatal, and how monsters can hide behind normal facades.